Hi everybody. Today I'm going to make color changing cookies. Let's go look at the ingredients. Here are our ingredients and equipment for our Sunbutter oatmeal cookies. I like to get everything out ahead of time so I am prepared with everything that I will need to start baking. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's start mixing our ingredients. First we will add 1/4 of a cup of canola oil. You can use any kind of oil. You could even use mashed bananas, but I use canola oil. And then 1/4 cup, or 1/4 of a cup of maple syrup. And then 1/4 a cup of sun butter. One teaspoon of vanilla. A 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. A 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. And this is optional. If you don't like cinnamon, you can skip the cinnamon. A 1/2 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. And then we're going to mix this all up before we add our dry ingredients. Okay, now for our dry ingredients. We're going to add 1/2 a cup of oats. Mix those in there. And then we're going to add 1/2 a cup of flour. I'm using oat flour. I blended up some oats in my food processor because I'm running low on all-purpose flour, but you could use all-purpose or spelt flour. So we'll start with 1/2 a cup of flour. And 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. So our batter's really wet now. We need to add some more flour. But we're just gonna do we're gonna do a tablespoon of our oat flour at a time until we get to a loose, sticky mixture. I'm gonna do one more, and then I think we are Alright, now that we have everything mixed in, we're going to add some chocolate chips. I didn't have any chocolate chips, but I did have a chocolate bar, so I cut up my chocolate bar and made my own chips. You could also do dried cranberries or any other kind of fill-in. And that was 1/3 of a cup of chocolate chips. So I have formed about 12 Sunbutter oatmeal cookies on my sheet. They're a little loose and wet, so you might get a little messy. Now we're going to put these in the oven at 350 for 10 to 11 minutes. It took about 11 minutes and our cookies are out of the oven. They look and smell delicious. I'm going to give them a little bit of time to cool down before I try them. The cookies tasted delicious last night. I went to have one today after keeping it in a container overnight, and my cookies have turned green. What do you think happened? Spoiler alert! Our cookies were made with Sunbutter, which is made from sunflower seeds. The chlorogenic acid in sunflower seeds reacts with baking soda, also in our cookies, causing our cookies to turn green. Don't worry, they're still safe to eat. Try this recipe at home or be a scientist and test out other ingredients. You could use a different nut butter, you could substitute apple cider vinegar with lemon juice, baking powder for baking soda, or try doubling the baking soda. Just remember to only change one ingredient at a time, otherwise you won't know what's affecting your results. I would love to hear how your cookies turn out. Enjoy!